This is a one round analysis, Guilty Gear, Slayer versus Saul. So Slayer has got some mixed up options. He's got some funny movement where he can backdash and then run forward and either do attacks or cancel into jumps and mix up the direction he's going. Soul's a lot more straightforward. He likes to rush down. A lot of Soul play is about your spacing of when you dash in and when you're going to throw a long distance move versus running, go for a low throw, and maybe try to catch him with a long range heavy hit as well. So round start, let's see what happens. Alright, Soul jumps right away, maybe baiting out. Slayer tried to do something cheesy and just punch him straight away, and backdashing. Very safe, you can see him just throwing out a punch. This is really safe in Guilty Gear, just air dashing at the start. Slayer's just walking forward for just a few frames and teleports. He's actually invincible during his teleport. See how he jumped out of his teleport. So he starts teleporting, and before the teleport can finish, watch where he is. He's jumping out of it. And you can actually get a invincibility frame bonus if you time that early enough. So he's going to come in and hit high. You'll see Soul is backed up safely, blocks fine, blocks the low attack now, so he switched from high to low block there, starts walking forward again, dashes for a second, and then throws out a slash, but Slayer's walking back, misses him. Slayer's now winding up his Mappa punch, and he's going to run forward. Soul's backdashing in case he punches. Slayer does not punch, just gets the movement option. Soul walks forward again, and this time Slayer hits punch. So the first was kind of a fake out. And he's like, hey, I might do this. And then he's doing it again. Soul's probably thinking, okay, he's just faking me out. He's just trying to get in close. I'll run in safe. I'll just dash in. And this time Slayer hits me. See, that does a lot of damage. So, and he's got him in the corner now. So he's going to walk forward for a few frames as he starts getting up. He might teleport here or throw an attack. And he's just going to play it safe. Throw out 5H. Soul instant blocks it. It's fine. Slayer lets him recover. Not a whole lot more he could. He could have air dashed in after that, but Soul's got some pretty good anti-air options, so he didn't have him so far in the corner that he could really get some cross-up pressure. So Soul's going to try to cross him up, and Slayer actually stays blocking, and then switches around and actually catches Soul. Soul did a bad air to ground, so catch him with a kick. He's going to jump, and this is pretty cool. Slayer jumps and does jump kick. But Soul is ducking, so the jump kick misses, alright? And then Soul tries to walk under hoping to dodge it, but he's not far enough. And Slayer actually crosses him up. But because Soul is holding to the right, and because Soul is holding to the right, he actually blocked the attack. So it's this technique that works in Street Fighter a lot too. When someone's jumping over you as a cross-up, if you just go under them, keep holding that direction, you will, instead of an ambiguous left or right, you will go to the other side and get a block. So that works out well. And Soul's going to go for a sweep here, gets a counter hit, and instead of just getting a knockdown, there's not much he could do with that. I mean, he could rush down. But because he got a counter, he's like, okay, I'll go ahead and get a Dragon Punch. I'm not sure if that combos without a counter hit. Maybe it does. Anyways, he gets the Volcanic Viper, gets a knockdown. So he had that knockdown already with the sweep, you might as well go for a combo for it. So jump over, it's faking out a cross up here, actually does cross him with the last frame, but check out the timing on that. If he had maybe just been back a few pixels and then jumped, he would have landed on the right side, so he'd have to block the right. But instead, still on the right, just as Slayer stands up, Soul crosses him up. And doesn't even attack, it was a fake out. He's going to jump again. This time Slayer teleports away, and this time Soul fell. And misses slash. Backdash is too early, that move is a slow startup. It's caught on the recovery of the backdash. And Slayer's going to get a hit. And a good combo there. Alright, back in the corner. This time he's actually going to do the same thing, teleport in. Go for a kick. It's actually getting a lot more pressure this time, trying to go in. And you can see him lining up the punch setup, but he doesn't punch. Soul's green shielding. And here Slayer could walk up and throw, but he's going to play it safe and try to punch again. And that's a frame trap. So he threw out a low punch, and then probably at that point Soul's thinking, okay, I was just green shielding, so I'm vulnerable to throws, and he's close. He might try walking up and throw me, so he might have pressed the throw input, which is a hard slash and left or right. But Slayer just did 2-punch into 2H, which is the stomp, and gets a counter hit. And now he can actually misses the combo. That's unfortunate. And here both players backdashing, respecting each other. Soul missing his air to ground again, unfortunately for him. Slayer says a forward punch, push him back. Check out that wind up as Soul tries to run in, and they trade. But Slayer recovers in time. His hit had a stagger on Soul, so he's going to get a nice 3-hit combo. And here, Slayer has meter, and he just hit with a good damage combo. So you're actually going to spend 50% of his meter to cancel it, and then come in for more. He's doing the lifter. So that wind up that he does where he pulls back, he can come in and punch, or he can come in and kick. If he does a kick, he sets him up in the air like that. Gonna catch him before he hits the ground, keep the juggle going, jump, get a few more hits in, cancel H, or S and D, I believe, or S and H there, and catch him before he falls with a flip kick. Nice. And that was actually not a full combo, but Soul missed attack. So that doing the flip kick is a tricky part of the combo because it's a linker. And you can see Soul techs out of this one. Slayer forward punches. Okay, Soul tech that one, so it's not going to work. But now, because he teched back into the corner, Slayer can forward punch again. And he's going to go for a stomp, which works so well. And this time, he sees that it's missing, and Soul is jumping at him, so he cancels his stomp as soon as he does it. And jumps up and throws Soul. So that was a really, really sweet setup, so I want to actually look at it again. So here, he punches, which pushes him back, and he goes for a stomp. Soul jumps. So if Soul had ran forward at all, he would have been hit. If Soul had thrown out a sweep or something, would have been hit. Cancels, and then just jumps up and grabs him. Nice. Teleports to cross him up as Soul wakes up, and this time goes high. And Soul is crouching, so he gets hit, and Slayer combos for the win. So yeah, there was a round of Guilty here, Slayer vs. Soul. Thanks for watching.